Hello everybody, Digfig here and welcome. In this Borderlands 3 item overview video, we are going to be going over the Thunderball Fist legendary pistol. Now, what makes this legendary is this red text here that says, "I can have such a thing?" ? And this reference is supposedly from a 1975 movie, the Super Infro Man. That's what the wiki says. If you guys think it's from somewhere else, again, let us know in the comments, like always, because we like to learn on this channel. Now, what does it actually do for this weapon, you might ask? Well, supposedly it locks in electricity. I've only seen electricity, so if you guys have a different one, let us know, and that means the wiki is wrong. It also makes it shoot this like projectile ball thing that when it hits a target, shoots up in the air, then slowly falls down, and when it hits the ground, it explodes in an AoE. All of it doing crazy electric damage. This gun is actually pretty darn powerful versus shields. But just has a really high electric damage chance per shot. It's really good for that. As for the way it looks, I actually think it's pretty cool. I like it's like a surfer vibe from it, almost like the Surge drinks from back in the day. Never a big fan of it, but like it's kind of what it reminds me of with this blue gook on the end. It's definitely a unique-ish looking gun. I don't see many guns that look like this and are like this stylized. It's really cool when you shoot, this little thing rotates. I personally think this gun looks quite unique and cool. Now for my personal thoughts and overview on this gun. It's interesting. I don't like how slow these orbs move, which you guys can see here. Like, you shoot something and it shoots up and then it lands. And like, as you guys can see, if your target's moving, it's quite difficult to get the balls to hit him. I'd knock on the damage, but again, I'm shooting flush with electricity. If you added 35% extra damage to this, it would be totally respectable. And then if you add like an elemental Amara to this, it would be even more respectable. It does do halfway decent damage if you do direct hits, but overall, I just don't like how slow the balls move. Maybe if they shocked on the way up and down, it would be even better. If you're fighting like heavy stationary targets and you have an ability to like stack these up and they all hit down, that's really good damage. And versus shield mobs, you can just kind of like delete their shields. But there's also a lot of other guns that can do this, so this one wouldn't be particularly special in that case. Something I have noticed is like when fighting humans and stuff, if they're behind cover, these balls are really good at screwing with them, because they can just like shoot the cover right in front of them and the balls come down and damage them behind the cover, which can be kind of useful, I guess. But overall, it's not a hard gun to aim. It does have a travel time, but it does move quite fast, and it's basically almost feels like it's a hit scan. If you're really close to mobs, it's only a range that you start to have to lead your targets and everything, just as to be expected. Well, I guess you can see here that these things do bounce off armored guys. Let's see if we can try and lead this guy to walk into these balls. It's such a weird gun to use with its like legendary effect. Also doesn't have the biggest magazine in the world. The reload on it is quite quick though, so that's not a big deal. He should electrify down. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Let's see if we can't just kind of bypass this next spawn here and run over here. Try and get to a human maybe with the shield or something. We can see this in action with here. So you can see here, like, it does really good electric damage. It completely deleted his shield. And if they don't move, you can start to stack up the damage quite well. And the AoE on it is nice, because you will start to hit groups of enemies, especially if like they're behind cover or in their position trying to shoot at you. But you do waste a whole lot of extra damage with these things not hitting targets that are moving and chasing you. And I can basically say I would not put this as a top tier gun. I would put this probably in the mid tier to low tier. Almost like I would just say a situational gun would be this thing. I'm about to start repeating myself even more than I am, because there's not just too much to it. It shoots those little balls up. They come down super slow. They do good damage. Its proc damage is good. If you were on like an Amaro or someone with high elemental damage, it could be fairly good. Or maybe, I don't know if these count as AoE damage for a Moze to get bigger. I say Moze, I don't know. All in all, it's just like a mediocre gun again. There's nothing like amazingly special or fancy about it. It doesn't feel like it's game breaking in any way. And even some of the other mid-tier guns, I just feel better using, and I feel like they have more potential. But anyways, guys, if you disagree with this, or if you think there's something I missed, or if there's something different about this gun, or you like it and use it in a specific situation, let us all know in the comments. It'd be really nice to learn some new tricks and stuff that I don't know. Now, if you're looking to get these for yourself, mine personally dropped out of Lilith's chest at the end of the game, which is kind of unfortunate because I don't think that's a good place for me to say for you to farm it. But I have seen these elsewhere. This one I have currently, I don't know where I got. It is not the one I have on my spreadsheet, which means I'm pretty sure it's just an open world drop, so you can just farm it anywhere. And I have seen quite a few of them, so it shouldn't be that hard to get, which is good news. And I really do appreciate y'all stopping by. It does mean a whole lot. And if you look above me here, soon appearing sometime, there should be a playlist with a whole bunch of videos like this. And if you like some of those, maybe think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification and liking and commenting and starting some good discussions and joining part of the community. That would be awesome, guys. I will see you in the next video. Digfig out.